Hello Pisces and welcome to your June 2023 readings with me. If you're new to my channel, dear Pisces, please do subscribe. Let's get started. What's in store for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising for June? Well, the first week starts with an energy that is a feminine energy. This can be you, my dear Pisces, or this can be a person in your family. It can be a colleague of yours. It can be your neighbor. It also can be your sister who is still a spinster, or your granny who lives alone, or a single parent that you're dealing with at this point of time, my dear Pisces. And the first week is going to be rather challenging because it's either you who is feeling rather, left out in the cold. So you are not taking your loneliness in a good way. So you are a bit frustrated. It can be like you're not feeling so good inside of you. You feel like throwing your frustration on everyone around you. It happens with Pisces, right? Sometimes we do that. It's like when things get too much, then we start, like we become quite nagging, I feel. Yeah, so this can happen in the first week with us, my dear Pisces, or it can also be that one person, a certain person in your family, a single woman, I would say, okay, because it's a feminine energy and can be the source of pain over here, all right? It can be that this person is just, pretty jealous of your achievements or is not taking things positively, and because of that they are throwing their frustration on you. It can also be that they would like to become like you, and because of that they are really trying to imitate you in everything you do. It happens. I've seen some people who try to become you, and sometimes you feel like, wow, it's like it's a direct sign of jealousy actually when they start behaving like that. You can know that when they are having something good in their hearts for you, or is it just that they are in competition with you. So you can have a silent competition in the first week. Not really silent, because it can be a mental problem also that they can give to us, because they are very wanting to just backstab or spread things about you. So you need to take care, my dear Pisces, in the first week, is what I would like to tell you. Even for Piscean students, don't trust anyone blindly. uh, See if people are really your friends, okay? And when you work in groups, especially to study, just take care of that dynamics. When we work also, my dear Pisces, we need to take care that who are we socializing with. Not every person who follows you is a follower, as they say. Yeah, some people are there to just keep a tab upon you, like what you are doing, and they can be they pretend to be your friends. So be careful, my dear Pisces, in the first week, because there can be a backstab. That is what I see. And if it is you who is feeling rather lonely, or just feeling a bit frustrated or stuck in a particular situation, then the best thing is, my dear Pisces, is that you ignore that situation. Sometimes we need to ignore certain situations because we give too much of our energy to things that don't really require our energy. And then we have to just, we can't control everything, okay? We need to surrender some things to the divine also, because the divine hand is the most powerful hand, right? And the divine presence is the most powerful presence. Why should we keep on controlling? Because that's going to lead to our frustration. When things get out of hand, well, surrender it to the hand of the divine, my dear Pisces, okay? So if you are interested in changing your life, in having a dream life, in manifesting a life that you want, my dear ones, so I have made a manifestation class. This is a 7-day class, and I invite you all on this manifestation class. As a child, I was always manifesting, and I didn't even know that this was called manifestation. I used to just get what I wanted just through those techniques that I will be sharing in this manifestation masterclass with you all. And I'll be sharing my techniques over there, and also the spiritual side of manifestation that I feel nobody speaks about, and that is extremely important to know, my dear ones. So the link is given below, and I invite you to this manifestation masterclass, and take care of your finances also in the first week. Okay, then we go to the second week, and this is a very beautiful energy. I see that you are finding solutions to the problems that you have been dealing with lately in the second week of June. I also see that there is a lot of joy, harmony, and happiness is what I see in the second week. I also see that you will have a way of communication that is going to be so appealing, so appeasing or relaxing to people, is that they are going to really, feel like speaking to you, because your speech should be such that people should feel like, listening to you also. If you're very aggressive, it doesn't work, right, my dear Pisces? So in the second way, your beautiful Piscean self is going to wake up, and you're going to speak to people, and this is going to build up some kind of bridges where they were cut down. All right, so this is what I see, where they were burnt, I would say. And here you are reconstructing those bridges between you and people. You had fallen out with them, and now you're constructing some bridges with them also. There is a kind of a feeling of understanding and being understood. That's a beautiful feeling, right? That doesn't happen often, but it happens. When it happens, it feels so beautiful. It feels like heaven, right? So that kind of feeling you will be feeling, my dear Pisces, in the second week. And I also see that as far as the matters of interpersonal relationship at work, at home, with your friends is concerned, it is going to be a very beautiful time. So even for Piscean students, if you want to work up your work, something on a project with your team, then, or you can form the group with like-minded people, and you can achieve very good results. So it's a beautiful week, I would say, for communicating, for getting things done by a team, forming a team, by collaborating with people. This is what I see, my dear Pisces, in the second week. Then we go to the third week, and again there is this energy of the heart, and it's such a beautiful energy, because you can expect victory when it comes to matters of heart. So my dear Pisces, if you have been struggling with a particular relation with a beloved, you have been struggling with someone who is who was behaving hot and cold with you, then at this point of time, my dear Pisces, it's going to be a very wonderful week, the third week of June, because this is where you can have a chance meeting with them, or even with if you're alone, or if you're a single, I would say, then at that time you might feel attracted to someone at this point of time in the third week. And this meeting, and you might meet them out of the blue, and this meeting can bring about something wonderful also. So expect some chance meeting, my dear Pisces, with someone who makes your heart beat faster, and you might feel, oh, have I got palpitation? But no, it's not palpitation. It's just that that person is giving you this kind of, this kind of feeling. This is what I see, my dear Pisces, for you in the third week. And also expect positive results with your work, with your relations, and also regarding money matters also. Whatever you are going to touch is going to have a Midas effect at this point of time. So make sure what you're touching, okay? Make sure what you're touching, because it's going to turn into gold. All right. This is what I see, my dear Pisces, for you in the third week. And it's a beautiful energy. If you have been thinking of starting something new, if you have been thinking of pairing up with someone for some kind of a artistic project, or even a sentimental cause, then this can work out very well in the third week, because the energies are all about serenity, harmony, happiness, peace, and progress. This is what I see for you, my dear Pisces, in the third week, and you're going to feel really loved. This is what I see, my dear Pisces, for you in the third week. And then we go to the last week. And what is this last week about? Well, the last week is two edge. This is what I see. Either, my dear Pisces, you have been, eyeing on making more money. So in the last week, I see is that if you have been having any problems regarding your finances, and they are getting solved, either you're getting a lump sum amount from somewhere. It can be that you're making a sale, if you are into marketing, and then that is earning you a big commission. Then for some of you, it is also that you have sold that inherited property, that land, that house that you wanted to sell since so long. This is what I see. And then for some of you, I also see that you are getting an offer, a job offer, or collaboration offer, a partnership offer also, that is paying you really well. This is what I see. While on the other hand, my dear Pisces, I see is that there can be some sudden expenses also. For some of you, it can be like suddenly, okay, the electricity needs to be redone, or the heating system has to be changed, or we need to paint this up, or some kind of things can come up, or that relative needs money because they are not well, or they are not financially very well equipped, and so they come to you. Okay, or they can also be that you invested in a wrong place and you are losing money. So this is a very two-edged energy to the last week. So be very careful, my dear Pisceans, is that what can happen with Pisceans also, we are very intuitive, but we don't listen. We don't listen to the signals many a times. Is that we are told, this is not going well, this is not going to give you any, not bear any fruits. But still, just that thrill, that emotion, we just follow it, right? And then what happens is that at the end, we suffer losses. So when we are investing, my dear Pisces, we need to listen to the intuition. Whatever we feel when we are investing in something, that feeling, what is that feeling that comes first? First thought, what does it come inside of you? It's like, if it says, yeah, it's really good, that intuition will just suddenly, guide you, that gut feeling will guide you. The first feeling is usually the right feeling about things, in anything actually. But over here, I would like to tell you is, especially when you invest, you have to be careful. It's like when you feel, okay, fine, this seems to be better, I can, I should invest over here and this is going to yield me good results. Something, a kind of a euphoric energy comes in, then that's the good deal. But otherwise, and of course, you have to study the market also. Yeah, not just, just throw yourself to the winds like that. Yeah. You have to be cautious, okay? And in the last week especially, there can be times when you feel that, wow, somebody is doing it, they are getting something, so I'm going to get something. Don't follow the crowd, okay? Just first, you feel what you have to feel. Never follow the crowd. Never, ever, ever. Make your own opinions. Make your own decisions also, all right? And when that feels right, then you know that you are doing something. You take a calculated decision also over here. You listen to your intuition, but you have to take a rational, calculated decision also. It's really, it's like walking on a rope, my dear Pisces. So when it comes to money matters, you have to be very careful, because once money is gone, it's gone. Okay, while in relationships, at least you can negotiate and you can get the person back, but when money is gone, it's gone. All right, it's the chanchala, she has to go, so she will go, and if she has to come, she comes. Okay, this is the mother prosperity, the Mahalakshmi, which comes like that to us. Okay, so we have to be very careful and we have to respect it, my dear Pisces, and many a times we don't. All right. And in the last week, my dear students, Piscean students also, I see that there can be some kind of a loan that you can take for your education. or you would feel like taking a student's loan also for further studies to pursue in another country or in another college or a university or a school. This is what I see, and it will cost a lot also. This is what I see. So there is your high ambition, but there is a price to pay also. And of course, if it's going to yield good results, why not, my dear Python students? Okay, so thank you very much for listening and for following, and please do like, share and comment, and I shall see you next month. I'm getting baked today. I feel like a cake today. It's so hot here. Okay, my dear Pisces, see you next month. And sorry if I've been a bit, it's really difficult. I don't have a fan over here, so it's a bit, I'm just suffocating with the heat over here. Take care and be happy. Bye bye. Stay cool. Bye. See you next month. Bye bye.